Hello and welcome to Trusty Speeches. Today's video is Chapter 4 Sweaty Combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be Chapter 4 Sweaty Combos, which is going to include item shop skins and skins in the Chapter 4 Battle Pass. That could be either Season 1, Season 2 or this season, Season 3. And this video was suggested by Record Guy 2023. Thank you very much for the video suggestion. He said, can you try to make skin combos for skins that are sweaty? What I mean is skins that people use to sweat on other players, like skins that sweaty players wear. Of course I can. I did 10 different ones. Let's get into the first skin, which is the Manic, which is an item shop skin, part of the Anobi set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season X, and this is a very sweaty skin. Both the edit styles are used, but I thought I'd make a combo for the default edit style with them basically with the mask on. But you can use the punk, or you can use no mask, it's up to you, but I decided to use the standard. The back bling is the Autobot emblem, which is part of the Transformers set, introduced in this season, Chapter 4, Season 3, and is Optimus Prime back bling. This back bling is absolutely perfectly with the default edit style, the red and the white. Pickaxe is the Icebreaker, which is an item shop pickaxe, part of the Arctic Commander set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 1, works very nicely with the Manic skin itself. Umbrella is in Mighty Marble Umbrella, which is a Victory Glider from Chapter 2, Season 4. And this works very nicely for the black and the red. Contrail is glitch in the system, which is introduced in Chapter 1, Season 5. And the Wrap is the Assassin, which is part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. This is an item shop weapon wrap and came out at the same time the John Wick skin was in the store. Let's move on to the next combo, which is the Focus. The Focus skin is an item shop skin, part of the Focal Point set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. I'm using the Focus edit style, or basically the default. Back bling is the Shattered Wings, which is part of the Broken Light set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. This works very nicely for the blue. Pickaxe is the Vision, which is an item shop pickaxe, part of the Ouroboros set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7. This works very nicely for the black and the blue, goes very nicely with the skin. Umbrella is the One Shot, which is part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. And you got this Umbrella for getting a Victory Route and John Wick Bounty LTM in Chapter 1, Season 9. Contrail is Hollow Data Drop, part of the Rocket League set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. I ideally want to have a black Contrail, but I don't have any black Contrails at work, so I decided to go for blue. If you don't have this one, just use any blue Contrail to work nicely. The wrap I'm using is the Blue Metallic from the Chapter 1, Season 7 Battle Pass, part of the Ice Kingdom set, and it's the Ice King's weapon wrap, works nicely for the black and the blue. Let's move on to the next combo. And the next skin is a Chapter 4 skin, and it's from the Chapter 4 Season 2 Battle Pass, part of the Cataclysm 2.0 set, and the skin is Renzo the Destroyer. I'm using the Neon Citrus edit style, which is the second super level style from last season, and the coat is Rococo Cloco. Works very nicely, but you can just take the cloak off if you prefer. Either way, it will work nicely, and your reactive is on. Using this for the green, so I can use the back bling, the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters, which is part of the Rogue and Gambit set. Just works very nicely with the green. The pickaxe is the Leon's Combat Knife, which is part of the Raccoon City Survivors set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2. And this is Leon S. Kennedy's pickaxe, works very nicely with the green. Umbrella is the Palm Leaf, which is a Victory Glider from Chapter 1, Season 8. Using it for the green. Obviously, if you don't want to use a glider, you can use if you don't want to use an umbrella, you can use a glider that's green themed, would work nicely. Contrail is Doom Drop, which is Doctor Doom's Contrail from the Chapter 2, Season 4 Battle Pass, part of the Doctor Doom set. Using it mainly for the green. The green and yellow works nicely. And the wrap is the Spectral Flex, which was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2, works very nicely and is reactive and animated, which is always a bonus. Let's move on to the next Chapter 4 Sweaty Combo, or combos. I decided to use the Domino skin, which is part of the X4 set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. And this skin itself has very nice colours, has obviously blue, has white, and it's quite easy to combo with. The back bling I decided to use is the Perfect Wings, which is a Shadow Series back bling that was introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. But you can use any white themed wings, would work nicely. Pickaxe is the Vault Guardian, which is part of the Getaway Gang set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1. And you got this for getting challenges done in the Most Wanted event that was around in Chapter 4, Season 1. And it works very nicely with the colour scheme, the black and the white. Umbrella is the Holographic, which is a Victory Glider from Chapter 1, Season 9, using it for the blue. Contrail is Lightning, which was introduced in Chapter 1, Season 4, once again using it for the blue. And the wrap I'm using was also unlocked from the Most Wanted event, part of the Getaway Gang set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1, is the Cold Blooded style, using it because it's got white, it's got blue, it's got gold, works very nicely with Pickaxe and works very nicely with this skin. I haven't used the Domino skin in a while, and this combo works very nicely, and it is a pretty sweaty combo as well. Let's move on to the next skin, which is the tier 100 skin from this Battle Pass, which is Optimus Prime, part of the Transformers set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 3, and I'm using the battle-tested edit style. Back Bling is the Oni's Curse, which is Cypher PK's Back Bling, part of the Cypher PK set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4, and I'm using the reactivity off for the full red. Pickaxe is a Molten Max Axe, which is part of the Rock Ranger set, introduced in this season as well, and this is a Rayanne's Pickaxe, and I'm using the Molten Max Axe edit style. The umbrella is the Paper Parasol, which is the Victory Glider from Chapter 1 and Season 3, using it mainly for the blue and the for the red and the white. Contrail is glitch in the system, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 5, and then the wrap is also from this season, and it's the Lithic, which is part of the Relentless Relic set, mainly using this from the white and the red. It's a pretty cool wrap in my opinion. Let's move on to the next combo, which is the Cheney skin, which is part of the Dune set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8, and I'm using the Back Bling, the Tragic Blade, which is part of the Kid Leroy set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1, and this is a Rogue Leroy's Back Bling, works very nicely. Pickaxe is the Harley Hitter, which is part of the Gotham City set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Umbrella is the Gunbrella, part of the IO Inquest set, and is the Victory Glide from Chapter 3, Season 2, mainly used this for the black. Contrail is Lightning, and the wrap is the Boogeyman, which is part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. You got this for getting challenges done in the John Wick Bounty LTM. If you don't have this, just use any other black themed wraps, would work nicely. Let's move on to the next combo. For this one, I thought I'd use Mizuki from the Chapter 4, Season 2 Battle Pass, part of the River Guard set. And I'm using the style Mizuki with the mask on and the super level off. This edit style works very nicely with the pickaxe I'm using. The back thing I'm using for this combo is the Crimson Crest from the Chapter 3 Season 1 Battle Pass, part of the Order of the Waning Moon set. And I'm using the Midnight Crest edit style for the blue. Pickaxe is the driver, and this works very nicely with the skin itself. The umbrella is the Downpour, which was the Victory Glide from Chapter 2, Season 1. Contrail is Lightning, and then the wrap is Mizuki's wrap, which is Flood, which is obviously part of the same set as the skin. Works very nicely with the first edit style, and works very nicely with the Mizuki skin, because obviously it's designed for the skin, and the pickaxe works very nicely with the wrap, and obviously and the skin. It's got black, it's got blue, it works perfectly. Let's move on to the next combo, which is probably one of the most sweaty skins you see all the time, or quite often. It's the Surf Witch, which is part of the Demon Beach set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 3, and I'm using the default edit style for the black and the pink. Back Bling is the Kinetic Cards, which is part of the Rogue and Gambit set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1, using this for the pink. Pickaxe is the Star Wand, which is an item shot pickaxe, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. Umbrella is the Mega Umbrella, which was the Victory Glider from last season, so Chapter 4, Season 2, uses mainly for the pink. Contrail is Rift Lightning, which is part of the Drift set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season X, using this for the pink. And then the wrap is the Tie-Dye Abyss, which is the Tie-Dye Skins Weapon Wrap, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4. And I changed the colour up to pink, and in the second row, the furthest right, the second one in, space this pink here. You can use any of the ones. You can use the furthest right, or you can use the one to the left. That would work nicely, but I decided to go for the one second furthest from the right on the second row. It works very nicely. It gives a nice black and pink. Let's move on to the next skin, which is another skin from the Chapter 4 Season 3 Battle Pass, which is the Mariposa, which is part of the Dynamo Valdora set. And I'm using the standard style Mariposa, and the mask is off. Back Bling is the Star Power, which is the Surf Witch's Back Bling, part of the Demon Beach set. And I decided to be a little bit cheeky and use the Star Wand on this combo as well, which just works very nicely with the colour scheme of the Mariposa skin. Same for the same umbrella, Mega Umbrella, and then Rift Lightning. And the wrap I decided to use for this combo is the Dark Angular Shift, which is a Dark Series wrap that was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Mainly using this for the pink, and I guess the black as well. There's a bit of black on the skin. And the final Chapter 4 sweaty combo is Lara Croft from the Chapter 2, Season 6 Battle Pass, part of the Lara Croft set. And I'm using the style Lara Croft, which is basically the default. Back Bling is the Gold Token, which is part of the John Wick set. And you got this for getting challenges done in the John Wick Bounty LTM. Pickaxe is the Leviathan Axe, which is part of the Oathbreaker set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5, and this is Kratos' Pickaxe. Works very nicely. Umbrella is the Escapist. If you've got Victory Hour in the Escapist game mode in Chapter 2, Season 6, you'd have this umbrella, works very nicely with the Lara Croft skin. Contrail is a Splunkers special, which was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6 Battle Pass, part of the Lara Croft set, and it's basically Lara Croft's Contrail. And the wrap I like to use with the Lara Croft skin is the Rogue Archaeology, which is part of the Indiana Jones set. And he was the secret skin for the Chapter 3, Season 3 Battle Pass, and the Rogue Archaeology wrap itself is, I'm using it in this combo for the brown, works very nicely. So that's all the Chapter 4 sweaty combos done. Thank you once again, Record Guy 2023, for the video suggestion. It was a pretty interesting video. I decided to switch up and use a lot of different sweaty combos, trying to use combos from, you know, Chapter 4 Battle Pass. I think you made 3 or 4 in this video. So if there is any other specific cosmetic related videos you want to see, it could be skin, back bling, pickaxe, glider, slash umbrella, Contrail and Wrap, feel free to let me know. If I have it, I'll make sure to get it done. If I don't, always feel free to leave another suggestion. If I have that one, I'll make sure to get it done as soon as I can. But anyways, that's pretty decent.